Hey.
Yep.
Oh shit. Just like spewed all over everything. Hey, just like
Hey,
somebody else we know.
I was just going to say that spewing absolutely will come up.
Absolutely. Awesome. So,
Well, this
hi
is
Liz.
Liz. Hi,
This
hi,
is
Matt. How are
Natalie.
you?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
I'm I'm excellent, and I don't know. I guess we got to dive in, but
Yeah,
just for
let's
everybody's reference, this is Liz, and you're
this is
definitely not going to
Natalie.
be allowed to talk to me for very long.
Yeah, yeah, we have a lot to say. I mean, you've seen us on Threads, I'm sure. We have been yapping on there, so now we're gonna yap at you here.
All right,
So let's get into it.
all right.
What has been your most recent reheat?
Well, I need to confess that I'm actually wearing uniform for part of my reheat. So I did half of episode one last night, and then I got sad, so I had
Hmm.
to watch half of episode six.
That makes sense. That makes
Right?
sense. The front
I
half of
felt like
each?
half of each, and it was
Okay,
very
nice.
it was very jumpy, but I just felt like I just wasn't ready for a full episode one. What
Yeah.
about you?
I have honestly been jumping all over the place too.
I love it.
I watched two, I watched one, and then I
Uh-huh.
watched four and five. So
Uh-huh.
my most recent, I think I'm like, and then I'm like halfway, I think I'm halfway through five.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. But episode one.
Let's do episode one.
Yes. Okay.
I wore a hat just for you because I
Perfect.
was getting like my Boston cold vibes for you.
Yeah, it's about to get cold as shit here. So
Yeah.
everyone that is in the path of the storm, please stay safe.
So sorry for you.
But something else that is cold is
Hmm.
Saskatchewan. It may be cold in
Damn you,
Saskatchewan, but
Saskatchewan.
here at the International Prospect Cup, fans are hoping for something hot on the
On
ice.
the ice.
And
Hell
the
yes.
hottest things that are on the ice are Shane and Ilya.
Hell
And
yes.
so Shane walks out and he comes up to
Shane walks
Ilya,
out. I
which,
feel like we need to mention the lighter click and how iconic it's become.
oh
And
yeah.
I've seen so many people online say now they can't hear anything even similar to a lighter click.
The Pavlovian responses that we are all fucked with after this
It's
show is just,
it's
it's unbelievable.
it's mind-numbing. I mean, and I'm sure we'll touch on all of the like vocal stems, but even the sounds. I mean, shit, the sounds of even ice skates on ice
Oh
I
yeah.
hear in other places, and I'm like, Ilya, where, what?
Where's baby?
Where is baby?
Where's
Baby,
baby?
please come. It's I need you. Please come to me. So
Yes.
yeah, lighter click right off the bat
Yeah.
is just like too
But
much to handle.
Shane going up to him. Like it's just it's so cute. And his little hand motions, like, not supposed to
Like,
smoke here. Like, bro.
yes,
Also,
but
what have you been smoking if this is the way that you're saying this to
I
him
know.
about cigarettes?
I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's not exactly the smoking signal, but also just the neurodivergentness of it
Oh
all
yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
how it was like rehearsed by him. He was like, okay, that is a player that I want to meet. This is how it is going to go. I am going to extend my hand at this point because it's
Mhm.
at certain points you see him kind of like shake his head and
Oh
be
yeah.
like, okay, okay, that's not how that part was supposed to go. So he's like
Hmm.
reversing in his head, like, all right, do I go back a step or
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
I have to move on?
It's
And I'm
like
like, oh
that
my God.
that video. I'll have to put them somewhere and make sure that we like name them correctly. But that person that's
Mhm.
making those cute little like claymation things with like the little guys and there's all the signs behind them. There's that
I
one
love
from
it.
this
Yes.
one specifically where there's like a sign next to him and it's just like tell him he's a good player to watch. Check. And then the next one's
Yes.
just like I don't
Yes.
know what else comes
Yes.
next. It's so
And I
fucking
have to tell
perfect.
you, if that is not how so many of my personal social interactions feel,
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh shit, like once I've gotten through my checklist, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, I
Hmm.
I can't. I just can't continue.
This whole scene is so cool to watch too after reading the intimacy coordination breakdown that
Hmm.
our sweet baby on Threads did.
Hmm.
Because she talks so much about like queer like cruising and the way
Hmm.
that like you position yourself to make yourself look available when you don't even like you almost don't even realize like obviously Shane doesn't even realize that he's doing this,
Hmm.
but going to shake his hand twice, and like leaning against the like what are you doing? Like, bro, oh, you're
Oh,
so
honey.
adorable, but like,
Right, right.
oh,
He's like,
oh,
I'm gonna do what
the
you're
call is
doing. I'm
coming
gonna
from
play it
inside
cool.
the house, baby.
Like you've been spotted. Like we
Mhm.
we all see it happening. Oh, bless his little soul. And then I feel like this is the first instance of, I have a little note here, um, of Ilya doing his first like little like nose check. Like he
Oh
does his
yeah.
little to
Oh,
like reset
stop.
himself in a way. And
I
I've
love
started a
it.
tally. So this is nose check
Okay.
one. All
Nose check
right.
one.
Nose check
All
one. So
right.
I'm going to be diligent
This is great.
about the nose because he does it. I remember. I can't like name
Mhm.
scenes necessarily, but I remember he does it so many times, and it's
Oh
that
yeah.
idiosyncrasy that
Oh
he has
yeah.
picked up. And you're like,
Hmm.
ooh, baby's got
Babe.
full-ons.
And I
How
love
dare
too that
and
within this scene, that's the first time you can already see Ilya starting to break, right? And I think that it's
yes.
cool too because they they are both so self-conscious, but they immediately disarm each other. Like
Hmm.
that probably would have felt so fucking terrifying because you're like, I'm about to go introduce myself to this guy. It's like it's gonna be totally
Yes.
fine. And then you're immediately like a fucking puddle. Like,
Right.
like because the look on
Right.
Ilya's face when he first walks up compared to the look when that he gives him after for that second handshake, I mean, just
Stop. Can you
fucking
even with the
punch me directly in the face. Just
punch me in the
directly.
throat and the face at the same time? Can you even with his little eyes? With his
I
soft little
know.
like
I know.
with this little situation and the
I
little like
know.
cigarette.
I
Oh,
can't.
oh, take me away. Honest to God, take me away. So this is
Uh.
where my slightly unhinged, well, not just yet. It's when this scene changes. But I do want to point out that this is where Ilya's like subtle bullying starts.
Oh yeah, the
And I
chirping is immediately starting. And as someone who speaks in sarcasm
mm-hmm,
and loving bullying,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I felt very seen because I was
mm-hmm,
like, oof. I
mm-hmm.
definitely remember being young. I definitely remember
Oh yeah.
crushing on some girls and not really knowing what to do and
Oh
ending
yeah.
up making
Yeah.
jokes just to see. You never know.
Yes. And sidebar to that, do they look in this scene like many women that I have dated? They absolutely do. So I
Hey,
think that also, wait,
we
I also
contain
wanted to,
multitudes.
I do, I really do. The whole beanie versus hat versus toque conversation.
See, that I don't really know about.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard about it, but
Yes.
I'm just,
I,
it's a
I mean,
beanie to me.
what would you call, is
I mean,
this like a bean?
I mean,
I mean,
I
it's
guess it
like,
would be a beanie.
yeah,
I guess in my mind, it would be considered a beanie and also maybe like a knitted hat. Because
right.
I feel like I feel like he's typically just wearing what is it called? A toque?
It's in Canada, it's referred to as a toque,
A toque.
which
Okay.
somebody's going to have to check the spelling on that. I dated two Canadians, thank you very much, and I lived in Canada for a little while. And the fact that I
Asshole.
grew up just calling it a hat, you would have thought that I was born on Neptune. They were
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean you just call it a hat? There are all different kinds of hats." It caused a lot of friction. I'm just saying. Um, so when this scene changes, this is where my unhinged who fell first idea comes from.
Okay. Let's hear
And
it.
I'm going to see as we do like go through the episodes if this is accurate.
Okay.
My theory is that it's Ilya because I mean, yes, and I don't
I
think
mean,
people are going
you
to argue.
already know where I stand with that. So yes,
I
I'm
do. I do.
obviously agreeing with you.
However, my weird visual reasoning is that I'm pretty sure that this is the only time when the scene changes and it says December 2008 and then it moves to whatever it says after they say goodbye and Shane goes
Hmm.
back inside. The text in that screen is justified to the right. So
Hmm.
it's like pulling Ilya to the right towards Shane.
What? Okay,
Yes,
now I have to go and rewatch.
yes,
Fuck.
yes. And so
You bitch.
I think, yes, and I think it's the only time in the whole series that it's not centered.
Okay.
But
Okay. I mean,
we,
I believe it because it's just like
okay,
my theory about Shane's thing because
right.
Jackie says purple. Like
I
I
just
don't.
feel, I know.
Yeah, well, but we're
When,
gonna get into that later. Anyway,
okay,
but
we'll get
yes,
to,
so we've changed scenes.
okay,
We're in our little it's not I don't think it's Man in the Crease that's talking. I think it's just the announcers. Is it? I don't
okay,
remember.
yeah. Yeah, I don't
But
think it's Man in the Crease yet.
I love this take that I saw on Threads
Hmm.
from one of our other sweet angels, and she was talking about how they said that uh Ilya is loved in his own team's room, but not necessarily liked in his opponent's room. And she was just like, "Excuse me, excuse me,
I have,
please see said
yes.
hotel rooms."
I would like an asterisk right there
Yeah,
for
she's like, "Beg to differ. Thank you,
yes,
thank
yes.
you."
And I especially love that Boston is called out,
Oh yeah.
that it's like Boston's kind of player. And I was like, should I feel offended by that? Should
All
I
right,
feel,
Boston Lizzie, relax.
I know. Hey, I'm a
But also
transplant.
them saying that Shane is not the most sociable. And I know people have talked about
Yes,
this in the past, but I think that is
yes.
such an interesting line to put in there because
Oof.
he and we see that later on through the series too.
Hmm.
He doesn't really want to communicate.
Mm-mm.
Especially like even when he's in the locker room with his guys and they're trying to like gas him up about the game, he's like, this isn't helping me.
Right.
So communicating clearly we know it doesn't work that well for him. So the fact that he
Hmm.
went so far out of his way to go and start a conversation, also in private. Like
Oh yeah.
alarm bells are
With no
probably
like,
like,
right. Like he wanted at that point, at being 17 years old, he probably wanted his manager mom there,
yeah.
like taking notes and being like, could you review that performance for me? And I'd like to watch the tape back and see if I did okay. And
Oh,
this is my first time initiate. No, poor baby.
yeah,
Poor,
yeah.
poor, poor baby. I do have a question about, so in that voiceover, it says something about hockey IQ. And as a
Yeah.
non-sport bitch, is that just saying knowledge of the game and the ins and outs of the game, or is there
Hmm.
some other
It's
specific?
probably it's that and it's likely knowledge about the history of the other players and other teams. You know
Got
what I
it.
mean? So
Okay.
he probably
Okay.
has, when you ask him a question, you're not just asking him about one specific thing. He's pulling probably from knowledge that he has. I mean,
Got
they
it.
talk about it I think they talk about it more in the book. I don't know if they say it in the show where everything that he's reading, it's all like hockey books and hockey history
Yes.
and stuff. So he
Yes.
is just completely, I mean, it's his hyperfixation.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to know anything and everything about hockey, so that, that would make sense.
Right.
But then they cut to Shane losing and Canada losing. But
Shame.
I noticed something this watch when I was taking these notes was
Okay.
when he was saying like Canada just couldn't get past that elite Russian defense. And then
Uh-huh.
they said, and more importantly, Ilya Rozanov kept getting past theirs. And I'm like, okay, that is a double entendre because he is always getting past Shane's
Totally.
defenses. Look at
Totally.
that. What a
Totally.
fucking
That was a good
asshole.
one. Oh my God,
Uh,
it hurts so good.
and then when they cut to the conversation with him and his parents, and the
Yes.
guy's just like, we don't care that he came in number two. And it's like, oh, don't
Oh,
worry. Ilya will most definitely be coming in number two every single day after this.
you're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.
And then
See,
also
and while you're,
Yuna, such a saint, running that conversation for him.
but my one question about Yuna, I will say that on my first watch, I do remember getting a little bit of ick from Yuna because she
Hmm.
didn't, her aura, not her like physicality or anything, but her aura didn't match kind of what the book gave me. And so
Hmm.
kind of right off the bat, I was like, oh no, has her has her
Have they
role
changed
changed?
her? Yeah, yeah.
And are they going to change kind of the trajectory of Shane's relationship with Yuna? And so I found myself like a little bit panicky because I read the book well before I watched the show, and that was something that I really liked about the book. So I found myself a little bit nervous the whole time.
Mm.
Also, was she wearing the dress from the Miley Cyrus Flowers video?
I have no fucking idea. Damn it.
I
Now
don't either.
I have to go back and watch this whole episode again after this.
Bitch, I need you to start taking some notes. I need some answers.
I have notes.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right. I
okay.
should. Okay, I gotta take notes about it.
I'm just
Okay,
saying.
I don't know.
And I
Is she
also
wearing a
I need to
dress?
point out because it's bothering, it just bothered me. It's little things, they bother me sometimes, is that when they're shaking hands And it's like the juniors, right?
Hmm.
My friend, there is one dude on the juniors, full stash.
Hey, it
And I
happens. It's a real
mean, it
thing.
does. It
It
absolutely
does.
happens. But like it's a late 20s, early 30s stash. I'm just saying.
Hey, you never know.
I know.
Back then during that time,
It was
dudes
2008.
were,
Calm down.
but
Calm
that's what
down.
I'm saying though. Dudes were doing like
That's fair.
handlebar mustaches and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
think about the time. Think
it
about
was
what we
hipster.
looked like.
It was not good.
It was not great.
It
It
was
was
not good.
not great, everyone. Not great.
No, no.
Ugh,
Ass.
and then we see Shane look up and he and Ilya catch each other's eye. And then we get to meet Ilya's shit ass dad.
Why? Like,
Calls
I
him lazy, and you
just,
can just see the heartbreak in Ilya's eyes. It's like,
oh my
oh my
God.
God.
There's a little moment there that you see right is it as he calls him lazy, or is it like right after that you see him like want to look at Shane again? It's like they
I
make
think
eye
it's,
contact and then it goes and
yeah.
it cuts to his dad being a D-bag and you just like see his eyes shift a little bit and obviously like he's tense and whatever.
Hmm.
And it's like the heartbreak starts of like, oh, this is the reality that he's living
Is
with.
it, I think it's after his dad tells him in Russian, like
Yes,
you don't talk, you listen. And then it's
you
after
listen.
that you can feel him like tighten up and you can see that he wants to look at
Ah,
Shane for sure. For sure.
ah,
It's
like how dare you say that
fuck
to
you,
the
dad.
17-year-old baby?
I know,
Like,
he's just an angel.
fuck you,
Uh,
Grigori.
uh,
Fuck you hard. I can't. I just
yep.
can't.
No, no.
Oh, but wait, I also wanted to say that in the draft photo is the first kind of like really full look we get at the logos. And I realize this might not be new information, but just in case, it's the tops versus the bottoms, basically. It's
Yep.
the Metro's logo is the bottom. Yeah. But I don't think anybody paid attention to the third one, which I'm pretty sure is the Oilers. The number 3 draft pick is,
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
they name the city, do they?
I think I think it was
But I looked
wasn't
at
it
the
Minnesota? I think it was Minnesota.
maybe,
I
maybe,
think
but
it was Minnesota.
the logo looked like the
Maybe,
Oilers, and I was like,
maybe.
huh, look at you with
Look
your little
at him
jersey.
go.
And
Look
does
at him
Ilya,
go.
does he like nudge Shane in that scene?
I don't think he nudges Shane. I think that they probably just maybe jostle against each other because they're moving the
Okay,
jerseys around.
okay,
But
okay.
I think it's funny that Shane starts out smiling, and then as soon as they say, "Let's see those numbers," he's like, "God fucking, uh."
He's like, I'm gonna show you number 2.
I got two numbers for you
I got
right
2,
here.
1
Uh,
and 2.
but
No.
I also love that Ilya looks over at him and he
Hmm.
fully like looks down. He does an
Like,
initial like look over and they're like
right,
smiling, but then he looks back and you can definitely see him be like, mm.
totally. Like the
Like,
confidence was
ah,
all
yep.
shot.
Well, I mean, Shane was already packing that ass, so
Um,
he was looking.
Obviously,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
snuck a little peek. I'm going to logistics because again, my brain gets a little stuck and a little itchy. Una mentions an interview. Like she says at the little table when the guy is talking about we're thrilled that Shane is Asian Canadian, which is
I think she's talking about his like maybe his application
or
or
something like that. But I
yeah.
just the sequence of events, I was like, how what is sport? What in God's name is happening? Like you interviewed with a team to see if they wanted to draft you. What are you people doing? What is this whole universe?
I mean, maybe, I mean, I don't, obviously, if somebody is listening and understands how this works, I would assume that maybe between the prospect cup and the draft, there's
Mm-hmm.
teams that are like courting them. And I feel like there's
Oh,
probably a better word for that, but like
okay.
maybe they're being not necessarily being shopped around, but like
Mm-hmm.
being presented, because they even
Mm-hmm.
like we were saying at the beginning where he says Boston's kind of team.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
okay, so does that mean that like he would be like trying to go to Boston? So like if somebody
Yeah.
understands how that works, please let us know. We are definitely interested.
Scouting. Is that the word? Scouting?
Yeah, okay,
Is
yeah,
that a
that's
thing?
probably right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. See, I
I
know
think
stuff. I
we
just
know some
pulled that out of
things.
nowhere. Hmm.
We know some things.
I got stuff. Okay, so we go from the drafting scene. straight to Shane's hotel room.
Yep.
And the first thing that I notice in this is that it's the start of Jacob Tierney trying to kill us via lamp lighting and mirrors.
Lamplighting, mirrors, and sweet, sweet autistic behavior.
Mm,
Let's just
mm.
let's just make that bed in the middle of the night, baby boy.
I have to make sure that the blanket, not only that, but like
Fix the pillow.
when I'm in the bed, I'm going to set this down. When I'm in the bed, the blankets have to be.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No, I have
come
the I'm
on.
the I'm the ADHD one where I have to have the blanket over my ear but under my
Yes,
chin, and then I'm
right.
like this.
Just do the this. And I
Yeah,
think
the
I'm
T-Rex arms.
right, exactly. And I think my problem is I need both. I'm the autism and the ADHD, where it's like I need that, but then I need the one over me.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
I get too hot. It's a whole thing. But the lamp lighting, I I'm a firm believer that I can drive by houses and tell if there's someone who is neurodivergent living in that house based on whether or not they use the big light,
100%. 100%.
right? And I
Yep.
feel like if you use the big light, you
Big
exist on a
light.
different plane than the rest of us who
Big light is evil. Hate big
big
light.
light. I hate the big light, and I have a
No big
child who
fan.
uses big light,
Oh,
and we
and
fight.
you're sure it's your child?
I trust me, if I didn't know things, I would question. But like every time I see the big light, I'm like, who, why? Why you do this to hurt me?
Why use big light when can use
And
ambient light?
can use small light, can use
Yeah.
other small light. Small lights together make big light.
Small light is here. Light switch is over there.
Exactly. No. So yes, so that and the use of mirrors all of a sudden,
Mhm.
it starts to tell me that it's like there's a couple of different Shanes existing.
Oh yeah.
So in that scene, like he's getting out of bed and he's like, I can't sleep, like I'm too riled up. I need to go do something. And it's like conflict, right?
Yep.
Like he's
Yep.
trying to like stay organized and whatever, but off on the other side, everybody can see like something else happening.
Yep. Well, we're going to stop there because we can't go through the whole episode, so we're going to stop right before we go down to the gym with our boys.
Which is such a good scene.
Oh yeah. I think I lost the connection with my AirPods. Hold on. Nope. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
She's back. She's back and better than ever.
Every time the timer like alarm goes off, it like pulls my AirPods to my phone. So that's fun.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, but that's okay. So yeah, so next episode we'll go into the gym with our babies and
Mm-hmm.
we'll from there. But now we're going to pivot into our fanfic recommendations of the
Ooh.
week.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one? Do you want me to go first?
We can definitely share the links because I'm not going to remember the titles or the names of authors
Oh,
because that's
I
just
don't
who,
either.
right?
Just
Okay,
give it,
good. Um,
I just want to, just if you remember like a quick overview,
like
just
a
give a quick overview. Yeah.
totally. So I, like many other people, loved the initial text exchange with the wives and girlfriends that Ilya had,
The
but he was
wags.
as Lily. I mean, come on, that was like preciousness personified. That was so
Is
great.
is that the
And
one
then did
where is
go
that the
ahead.
one where he convinces the wags to stop having sex with their husbands during the playoffs? Because that's another one that I read.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
so evil.
And
Oh, Ilya.
obsessed, obsessed.
Oh,
I'm obsessed.
awful.
And the other one I have to, did you, this is not normally, I'm not typically an Omega verse person, but I really liked, did you read it?
I didn't
You
read the
can
whole
be
thing.
honest.
I didn't read the whole thing.
That's fine because,
I think I
so
read up
it's,
to
it,
chapter 3. I got we're
okay,
drowning in fan fiction. So I think
we
I
are
never
drowning.
ended up.
And it's
I
a
think
good
it's still
problem.
I still have the tab open.
Okay. So it's an Impreg one. And I've never read fully an Omega verse, anything, fan fiction or otherwise. But this one was like lovely.
Yeah, shout
And
out
it,
Omegaverse fans. We love you
yes.
too.
And it was just kind of like domestic in a way. And I did recommend it to a friend of mine who said that she read the first half, but then the second half she was kind and she had valid opinions. We respect all the opinions.
Hmm.
But I have a lot of reading to catch up on. So what were your favorites?
So I had two also. The one where Shane charters a plane. Yeah, so it's like
Oh,
it's basically
yes,
what if Ilya lost his phone during the plane situation,
I
and
cannot.
it's Shane chartering a jet
Hmm.
to go to
Mm,
where Ilya was supposed to be and finding him. It is absolutely lovely. It's beautiful. Um,
yes.
and then the other one, I think I sent it to you yesterday. We talked about it
Yeah.
yesterday. It's the one where it's the information or whatever happens between the fade to black in Tampa after
Yes.
they have the conversation where Shane comes out. So it's lovely.
Good
It's
Rex.
beautiful. It's
Good
incredible.
Rex.
We will make sure that we're linking it for everybody to read. These are
No
lovely.
notes.
And we will also never suggest like any fan fictions where anybody dies. We are not about
No,
that.
none of that.
Okay? So
No.
you can always count on us to not do that.
This is happily ever after land. This is
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's how we exist in this.
All right. And now, what are we eating? What are we eating
Eating.
the fuck out of here? And what are we eating? What are we eating into?
Eating in.
We're
So the
what are we eating about? And
yeeted
what are we eating out? And what are we eating about?
she's you doing okay? You all right back there?
No,
You
I'm
good?
gonna drink some
She's
more.
good.
I gotta drink.
So
Okay.
so so the name Yeet, we're using the slang, obviously. Love a good rhyme, love a good pun. Because you can yeet something to celebrate it, but you can also yeet something kind of into the sun to get rid of it. So this
Yes.
week I am going to yeet in all the people and the loves who keep noticing all the little things in the show. And you're so cute because you keep apologizing for saying, "Oh, I don't know if somebody's already pointed this out. Point it out to me, bitch.
We've all
Point
pointed
out
it out and we
everything."
want you to point it out again.
I don't, and I
Tell
want
us
you
a
to point it
million
out again
times.
because I want to, a million times because I want to know that there's somebody else who's freaking out about that one little finger wiggle or
Yeah.
whatever. For eating out is yucking someone else's yum. Just like generally speaking,
I love that you
you
said
know what
that
I'm
because I
saying?
literally thought about that term and was like, man, I should pull that
Yes.
out on Liz one day.
I
Fucking
seriously,
do
and
it to me.
it's I mean, if there's a part of the show that you really like and you want to write a fic about it, bitch, send it to me and I will be happy about it.
Yes.
If there's a particular thing that you like or you want to write an alternate universe, let me have it.
Yes, let's see it.
And don't listen to
Yes.
the haters. Nat, what
And
about you?
it's a thing that I say too on threads all the time. I'm like, the fandom provides. And in order for
Oh
the
yeah.
fandom provide, we need people like you guys to create the shit that is making you passionate. So please
Mm-hmm.
keep.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, what we are eating the fuck out of here is all of the ridiculous parasocial behavior. Everybody, please grow up. Please
Mm-hmm.
stop. Just fucking stop. And also quit interacting with people that are doing it. It's just, let's just focus on loving the show, talking about the show, and
Mm-hmm.
running this fandom the way that it needs to be ran.
Yeah.
And what we're eating in is also going to piggyback off of what you were saying for yours
Yeah.
is lightened videos.
Oh, bitch, that's such a good one. I'm
Give
so
me
mad at you.
all of your super edited, lightened videos or little snippets because I want to see all the
Yes.
details. We love the
Yes.
lighting. We'll
Yes.
talk about lighting in a different episode, but
Yes.
as far as dissecting details, give me all your lightened vids. I want to see them. I want to see every detail, especially the ones where we're seeing everybody kissing, where they're like, you
Oh,
can see where he's that. Ugh.
huh,
I
huh,
love those. Love
huh.
those.
Are you
Love those.
kidding? Have I watched a couple of those on repeat?
Oh,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
you mean you've watched the ones that are 8 hours long?
Shh. You're not,
Yes.
listen, we don't call one another out. We
Listen,
call one another in.
I watched it as well. 8 hours later, I was like, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
Why am I why am I sweating?
Why am I
What has happened
sweating?
to me? Oh.
All right, everyone. So that is episode one. As
Yeah.
promised, we gonna be yapping. We gonna be
Mm-hmm.
getting super fucking excited about this show.
True story.
Um, we're really excited to be doing this and if you've made it this far, thank you so much. And if
Yeah,
you have any questions, reach out to us. We love to talk. Um, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
for episode 2. Oh
For the
no.
scene in the gym.
What?
All right. Good night, Liz.
Good night, Nat.